Hey everybody, Ryan here at etrailer. Today we're going to be checking out the CURT Double Lock Underbed Gooseneck Trailer Hitch Kit. By having a gooseneck trailer hitch back here, it's going to allow you to hook up to all those different types of trailers, you know, whether you're trying to pull a camper around or a car hauler or whatever you might have. You want a reliable hitch that is going to provide us with a really secure connection point. That way we can safely tow whatever we're pulling down the road. And a kit like this is going to do just that. One of the really nice things is you're still going to have pretty much full bed access, right? So the only thing that's going to be taking up really any space is just your safety chain hooks there, which are spring loaded, so they sit pretty much flush anyway. The ball can be flipped over and stored like that, and they even give you a cap to put over it. And so you're not losing really any of your bed space at all. And that's honestly what our neighbor here today was kind of sick of. So you can probably see the discoloration in the bed. He actually had fifth wheel rails in here and needs to pull a gooseneck, right? Well, there's a lot of different things now. You can convert there's parts you can use to convert your fifth wheel rails into a gooseneck and so on. But he's sick of having all this stuff in the bed, right? So getting rid of that, putting in this gooseneck hitch, gonna free up all that space and allow him to pull his trailer down the road. I do like the operation of the handle, and I feel like that double lock mechanism is partly due to that. Kind of just keeps everything gliding the way it should. But super easy to operate. So right now it's in the lock position. So the ball, you want to be able to remove it or put it in or anything. If you're ready to flip it over to tow or flip it over to store it, just pull us out a little ways, rotate it to the left just a hair, and it'll stay open for you. That way you can go in there, do what you need to do, and then lock it back in. Since this hitch does sit underneath of our bed, it keeps everything free up top, and this is what it's going to look like. So, it doesn't interfere with anything or anything along those lines. One of the things that does kind of separate this hitch from some of the others is it has a double locking pin here. So we can see one of them, the other one's just further up top. So it has two pins, kind of double the security there and double the strength. And that's not something you see on a lot of these types of hitches. So definitely isn't going to hurt anything, and the more the better, at least in my opinion. The center locator tool is going to be a one-time thing that you'll use during the install. I think this thing is awesome though. There's no guessing where you're going to need to drill a big hole in your truck bed like the other brands. And this gives you the confidence and perfect placement for where to drill your holes up into the truck bed for the opening. I've done plenty of these underbed gooseneck hitch installs, and sometimes even though you do things perfect with the measurements they give you, things just don't line up perfectly. And with this orange center locator, you don't need to worry about messing up your truck. The hitch is going to come with a 2 5/16 ball, pretty standard there. Overall, a good all-around hitch. To be honest with you, usually I'm kind of partial to B&W hitches. They're really well made, and I was pretty surprised with this one. CURT's definitely not bad by any means. Just when it comes to in-bed hitches and things like that, B&W kind of shines in my opinion, but I was actually really surprised and impressed with this one. It went together really good. Didn't have to fight it really at all. Everything's well made, and it feels like it's really secure and just a good fit for the truck. So I feel like that's most important when it really comes down to it, because you're pulling some heavy stuff around. Definitely wouldn't hesitate to use it on my own truck. It's going to fit a lot of different trucks. Use your fit guide, put in your year, make, and model of your truck, and if it's a fit for your truck, I think you'll be happy. And that'll do it for your look at the line of CURT EZr Double Lock Underbed Gooseneck Trailer Hitches.